Good afternoon. Welcome to the 2025 Upper Manhattan Mid-Year Real Estate Report Condominium Division. That's part 2 by Harlem Lofts. I'm Robb here.
My name's Gareth John. I'm the research analyst.
And we have a few more people behind the scene. We'll make this as quick as possible. We're going to report on condominium sales year over year from July to end of June of 2025. So This is a year over year report. Harlem Lofts, we're experts at Upper Manhattan. We've been here over 30 years. We've sold over 400 million in townhouses and condominiums. I've developed condos. I'm a licensed contractor. I made townhouses into condominiums. So yeah, we're very knowledgeable. Little sales ad there. Detailed knowledge on Upper Manhattan specifically. That's the only place that we work. So condominiums, townhouses in Upper Manhattan, we're the authority. This is our team, including at the bottom we have Sai and Jemima, who handle a lot of the administrative and the social media, which has been really popular for us over the past 2 years. More specifically, if you list your property with us, another ad, you're getting an email campaign is going to go out to 5,000 real buyers that have been through other properties. You're going to have daily updates on social media, LinkedIn, Instagram. There's a YouTube channel that's followed by many. You can check that out with weekly, monthly, and these updates, and our social media daily campaigns that go out. We really put a lot of energy in that in the last 2 years. It's shown results. So part 2, townhouses, I'll let Gareth talk. Condominiums, I'll let Gareth talk about the hardcore research.
Okay, so we deal with the 12 zip codes of Upper Manhattan. That extends from the northern tip of Manhattan south to 26th Street, Central Park North and West 110th Street. Excludes non-representative areas that either border Hudson River or Central Park. Okay, let's look at condominium sales the past 7 years. This is year on year, so quarter 3 to quarter 2. This number of sales is the left-hand graph. Volume, that's the total amount spent, is on the right. 2018 to 19 is on the left on both graphs, and 2024 to 25 is on the right. You can see sales were pretty steady from 2018 through 2019. Then they dropped during COVID. 2020, there was a big rebound in 2021 to 22. And that was driven partly by pent-up demand, but also by pent-up supply. So condo developers held their condominium developments off the market until COVID had finished, and then released them. And that led, the combined pent-up demand and supply led to a huge number of sales. 556 in 2021 to 22, concomitant with significant increase in sales volume. Subsequently, the market cooled, a number of developments, those developments sold out, interest rates went up, and prices and sales began to drop. The market now is pretty steady. It's a little stagnant. We're all waiting for the next wave of developments. Okay, average price, you can see it's been pretty steady, unlike the townhouse market, which has come down about 15 to 20% since 2021. It's pretty steady. The average price is 867,000 2024 to 25 versus 859,000 2018 to 2019. Okay, sales by price. Let's look at the market in more detail.
Gareth?
Yep.
Real quick, something to note on the pricing that we didn't mention. I mentioned in the monthly videos, the quality of the condos that are being built today versus 2018 and 19 are significantly better.
Oh yeah,
more amenities and so forth. So even though it looks like it's straight across the board, you're getting a lot more for your dollar now than you did in 2018. It's night and day. Yeah. So just wanted to make that note.
Yeah. So if we look at condo sales by price, you can see that the market's dominated really by sales between 500 and 1 million. 500,000 and $1 million. That's 74% of sales are under $1 million. If we look at sales by class, condos can be divided into R1, 2, 4, and 6. Pretty much the R1s are the 2 to 10 unit walk-ups. Those are kind of old pre-war boutique. R6 are the 1 to 3 unit townhouse condos. The R4s are the big recent elevator condos where, as Rob mentioned, they have gyms, they have pools, they have roof decks with barbecues. They make up 82% of sales currently. They are not the most expensive condos. That medal goes to the townhouse condos. Those are large condos, or they tend to be floor-through townhouse apartments, basically, that have been converted into condos. They're large. They've got exposed brick. They've got period detail. There's not many of them, but when they do sell, they sell for a large amount. However, because they're so large, the price per square foot that they sell for is actually not quite as high as the R4 large elevator building condos.
And our sister company, our sister firm with me as contractor, we've developed these over the past 20
Right.
years. So we definitely know them inside and out.
Right. Okay, so let's go to condominium inventory. So we're going from sales now to what's on the market. So those that are being listed for sale. Inventory recovered post-COVID. You can see here the inventory January 2020 through 25. Post-COVID, you can see here late 2020 inventory spiked. That was the new developments coming on the market. That was pent-up supply, and then that triggered the pent-up demand and supply together triggered a very large wave of sales. Inventory then came down in 2022 to 2023, and it's now come back up. It's around 276 currently. In fact, it is 276 right now. That's about it's about normal. It's a little higher than normal. I mean, what do you think, Rob?
I think it looks like it's time to buy for buyers out there.
Yeah. Okay, listings by price, very similar to sales. The listings between $500,000 and $1 million dominate the market. It's 56% of listings. And that, if we cross-reference to the first video that we made for the mid-year report earlier today, the lower end of the market also dominates the townhouse market in terms of listings and sales. So the lower end of the market is driving the market currently in both market sectors. Okay, if we look at listings by bedroom, the condo listings, you can see here listings, that's the number of listings, the listing price, and the listing square footage. Two-bedroom properties make up most of the listings, or the largest sector of listings. 74% of listings are 1 and 2 bedroom units, as you probably expect. Pricing, there's a big jump to when you look at 3-bedroom units. Those are kind of sought after, they're boutique. The listing price for a 3-bedroom, the average is 1.67 million versus 1 million for a 2-bedroom. And the square footage, it's about 1,700 for a 3+ bedroom, about 1,100 for a 2-bedroom. Okay, if we look at price per square foot on the left here, the middle graph is the monthly maintenance plus taxes, and the right-hand graph is monthly maintenance plus taxes divided by the square footage of the apartment. If you look at the left-hand graph, you can see the price per square foot is pretty even no matter what you're buying. Studios to 3 bedrooms, it's pretty even. You're basically paying the same amount per square foot across the board. Maintenance plus taxes, as expected, 3+ bedrooms, you're paying $2,600 a month combined maintenance and taxes versus $1,500 or $1,565 for a 2-bedroom. But if you look at the maintenance plus taxes per square foot, you're actually paying less per square foot for a 3-bedroom unit, significantly less, about 25% less than you are for a studio. So the monthly running costs per square foot increase as the apartment gets smaller, essentially.
And when we help you as a buyer agent, we go through these with graphs and charts so you can compare actual condos to condos, because that's not always what you see in price when you got to.
That's right, Rob. You've got to break down the numbers so that people know exactly what they're buying and is that the best value for them. Okay, let's go from sales and listings to in contract. Once again, the profile for in contract units resembles that for listings and sales. The under 1 million market segment and the 1 and 2 bedroom properties dominate. And then finally, if we look at market turnover, that's the number of sales as a percentage.
We had townhouse listed, it's condo.
This should be condos. Okay, well, this is condos. The market's ticking over, currently at 8.7%. As mentioned, the market's a little stagnant right now. Everybody's waiting for the next wave of sellouts, which is what would probably trigger a very significant market uptick. Right now it's steady, but it's not really increasing spectacularly. Okay, so in summary, the Upper Manhattan Condominium Market rebounded from COVID in 2021 to 22. It's now cooled. The rebound was driven by new, especially R4 elevator condominium developments being sold out. Since then, it's been pretty quiet. It's steady. Sales are decent, but it's not increased or decreased spectacularly. What will change the market is a new wave of developments being sold out. We know what the new developments are. We track them monthly. If you want to know what's coming to the market, we can tell you. Please call us. Okay, that's it. Rob?
What's happening now, you see the inventory was 276, I believe, on the condos. It's going up. I think you're going to see it go way up in September, and that's going to be the guys that are holding out, waiting for the September, whatever's going to happen in September. So I think you're going to see that number go up. So you're going to have a lot of inventory on the market, and you're going to have the buyers return from vacation and everywhere else, because condos usually have a dead summer market. It's usually small families or couples or, single people buying. So it's not families. And when they come back in September, the inventory is going to spike and the number of sales are going to spike, just like the end users we talked about in the townhouse report. So I do think we're going to see activity in September and October. I certainly hope so, but who knows these days? Let's see.
All right. Okay, so let's finish up. Our mid-year report, the printed version of all of this information will be available this coming week. You can download it from our website, www.harlemlofts.com. Please follow us on social media for weekly updates. Our YouTube channel is very active. We have weekly sales updates. And if you have any questions, if you want information, call us, email us. We are here to help. Okay, our contact information is shown below. And the final thing is to thank you for tuning in. We appreciate your attention and your business. Thank you
Have a nice August.
Thank you.
September.
Okay, bye-bye.